facts of the game. If we make those, if we finish our chances, we could be 1 or 2-0 up in the first half. We restricted them, considering what Tottenham normally do here. We restricted them with our performance in the first half, so not much. So, the feeling we would have had at half-time in the league would have been a different feeling for us. And then the manner of the goals, of course, every goal you concede is disappointing. Jordan's an amazing goalkeeper for us, so the circumstance of the first goal is what it is, and the second one, really, we're pushing to try and get back into the game to an extent. So we were very competitive in the game, in the way we played, and on another day we take our chances. I think it looks different.
You don't get many chances though, do you, in a place like this? Maybe one away if you get two.
Yeah, it's a reality when you're 1-on-1 on goal, but I'm not going to stand here and criticise the players too much, because nobody wants to go through and miss a chance. It's sometimes the cool head of being there regularly and seeing it and feeling it makes you more clinical in those moments. Look at Harry Kane, he's been doing it for years. So, you can see sometimes the differences in these games coming to a Champions League club. When you miss them, they take theirs, and maybe some of that is a reality of where we're at. And we want to get to that level where we are more clinical, but sometimes on evenings it doesn't work that way.
Right, what were your thoughts on the penalty? Were you surprised it didn't go for the second look on VAR?
I wasn't, and I haven't seen it, and I'm not dodging it. I haven't seen it. I'm sort of cracked on straight out here, so I haven't got an answer to that. I wouldn't want to give the wrong answer.
Frank, it's an outcome, but is there a different feeling in the dressing room from March in terms of performance?
Yeah, without a doubt there is. But, I think when you progress as a team, and certainly the way I am, it's still a feeling of a loss. But I think probably in a cold light of day, we can say that we can come here and do a job and have and change a formation and have players that can go through the game plan with more consistency. And I think we're there. So what's the next steps? Is to maybe take those chances, is to start the second half better than what we did today. So it wasn't a nice night last year here. But that's long gone, and we still come away with no points out of the game. So I think we can reflect a little bit, but I think there are things we can tidy up and get better at. I mean, that'll always be the case, but there's certainly that within our team, and those are things we can work on. In the realities, I think you can come to Tottenham and lose. It's a Champions League team, we're a really strong team. What is important is that with training, with consistency and momentum, we pick up points now going forward in games that we should be stronger in, and show that we're a stronger team.
Ryan, was Jordan injured at all? I think he clutched his chest a bit.
No, I haven't heard that. Sorry.
Given the way you were beaten here last year, Frank, I mean, you've mentioned already ultimately it's hurting now because there's no points from the game, but you've been blown away 5-0 within the hour at that mark. I mean, you must take great solace in the way you were able to hold them at least until that point tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't drawn the line between those two games to connect them, because I know what we went into that game with. It was a tough moment for us with people that were ill that were playing, and I didn't have the players to say change the formation like I did today. So it's when you can't play with a back five to match up and find a way to stop Tottenham getting the spaces they want. It was a really difficult night, but it's so long gone that now we are in a better position that we can compete at that level. But I don't want to think backwards. I want to think forwards and think about what today means for us. And it's an opportunity maybe that we could have come here and got something. I feel that. And we didn't, and we take that away from us and go, let's look forward and make sure that the next time we come up in these situations, a bit like Manchester United last week, we conceded 2 counter-attacks in our own good possession, which cost us the game, and then maybe today we don't take chances that cost us the game, and we have to analyse that, and sometimes they're not the easiest things to analyse because they're just decisions and moments in the game. It's not a structural thing as such, so that might be part of the process.